While on the Cali Kickback podcast, Torrei Hart spoke about how her career as a comedian was not easy because she was married to Kevin. Honestly, I think it's hindered me more so than helped, she said. It just so happens the person that I married just blew up so big, and now it's me just working on getting out of a shadow and constantly putting in the work, but I was always in the comedy realm. That's my life. I don't know that much about Torrei Hart's comedy or career or writing. I definitely know she's been a mainstay in the subject of particularly Kevin's early stand up projects and tours. But if she was a writer for him, it's never been credited as more than hearsay. And somehow, it's hard to put the facts of the matter together, especially at this late stage. She also gave a shout out to comedian Cat Williams, who put her out there to perform. The irony: not your baby daddy, not your ex husband, not the father of your children, but some other dude puts you on tour, encourages you, treats you like a fully accomplished adult who's capable of writing comedy instead of, and I've seen this up close, if there's a gravy train and the husbands don't want their wives on it, they'll set them up for a little courtesy interview, a little courtesy opportunity. But knowing, wink, wink, they'll never really be hired full time to do the casting. They'll never be, here every day to be, watching our comings and goings and hearing what we talk about. No, no, no. They're going to be relegated to the home world where they can do the childcare and all that. Like I've seen people's wives dump their children on the front steps of where we were shooting. Just dump the children and drive away. I've seen it. I've seen women come and steal the paychecks of their husbands and drive away. I've seen it, right? But this is my realm, you're not welcome in it vibe, we're not going to really put you on. We're not going to give you the same opportunities as our boys, right? Our boys who live for free in our mansions because they, help us populate the special events, the special parties, whether those parties are about business or about something else. She also gave a shout out to comedian Cat Williams, who put her out there to perform just this month. Torrei has been confirmed to join Cat on tour. I can't wait to see and hear the video. She will accompany him on the remaining dates of his Dark Matter tour. This comes just after the comedian had slammed her ex-husband in his famous Club Shay Shay interview. Kevin Hart has since then cleared the air on his feelings about Torrei and Cat touring together. He told TMZ, "I want everybody to win. Hope the tour is great." That might be true, but imagine what Torrei Hart's comedy career, her acting career, her writing career could have been if Torrei Hart had the support, pleasure, and again, strings being pulled on behalf of her and not just the boys that, participate in some of the same naughty business, on the road business, secret man business, right? The people who don't show up for the jobs but get the paychecks, the people who get the titles and the credits and all that but don't do the work. Imagine if the ex-wife was kept on the team, right? And not sort of used as a pivot for, well, I just leveled up. I got a better wife. This my rib. All that kind of insulting language that, I think had to have ruined Torrei Hart's morale. Not just to be left, not just to be cheated on, not just to be divorced and sidelined, but you have to act good and keep a stiff upper lip and, put up with being degraded and compared and dismissed. And unfortunately, the breakup fell along the lines of colorism, right? Sizeism, featureism, right? But yet you're forced to dig your fingernails into your palm and smile and act right because of where the money and the child support and all that stuff is coming from. Now, years later, their children together are, graduating and moving on. Is it time for Torrei Hart to step on the scene with a very unique story to tell? Just as these other scandals are catching fire, are illuminating our understanding of, we've seen it before. Our idols have feet of clay, and those feet crumble under the Klieg lights, the bright lights of scrutiny. What were you doing? Where and with whom? Are there outside children? What is this cease and desist and lawsuit? What is this about? If there's no truth behind the tale that assistant had to tell, then what's all this, commotion, this Sturm und Drang? What's it all about if there's nothing to it? Well, I imagine we're going to get an earful when Torrei Hart hits the stage. I'm here for it, popcorn ready. I can't get enough because you know why? It has the kiss of truth, the smack of tea that is backed up with timelines, facts, testimonials, and maybe even documents and written receipts. We gon' see. Allegedly.